Hey guys, Matt here. Welcome to another portfolio update. We are definitely doing better than last week, although that's not saying much at all. The market had a really good day today, surprisingly so, given the jobs report being, we had a strong economy, which means that the Fed might be likely to raise interest rates some more, which everyone just loves to hear. I want to talk about Gevo again in this video, but I want to touch on the portfolio as a whole first. Now, as far as my overall goals with this portfolio, it is for long-term growth over a long, lengthy period of time. The money that has been put in now, yeah, this is a lot of money for me, but this is, I guess, for lack of a better term, this is what I call my disposable income that I put in over a long period of time, several years. We're having a really rough time in the market right now. It's pretty evident. But if all these stocks suddenly go to zero, we had a very, very rough end of 2023, and all these stocks lose all their value. Yeah, it would be devastating, but it's not going to break. It's not going to break the bank. And I'm saying that to say that I'm not too worried over what the market is doing for the next few years, because I'm not putting money in this that I can't afford to lose. And so, yeah, AT&T and Target and Verizon being down is pretty awful, but it's nothing I can't handle. I'm prepared to continue holding on, because this money right here I don't need for the foreseeable future. I guess that includes Gevo, which is my worst performing stock by far, by the total loss amount and by the percentage amount. And I want to touch on Gevo just a little bit right now. More specifically, I want to go over when I plan on selling Gevo, because I do have a plan. Now, I'm not going to go over the stock itself. I have a whole playlist for Gevo, which you can watch up here, in which I go over the company as a whole since I created the playlist. I want to go over my plans on how long I plan on holding the stock. So as you know, Gevo, it had a pretty good day, but it hasn't had a good 5 days. It hasn't had a good month. It hasn't had a good half year. It hasn't had a good year. It hasn't, it's not great right now. And it is brushing up against 52-week lows, which means it is brushing up very close to all-time lows, which is not exciting at all. Now, as you guys know, if you're in the Gevo, the main selling point of Gevo is that they're supposed to build a net zero one plant. Like, they got a bunch of customers to sign on a bunch of money, like billions of dollars, and all Gevo has to do is build the plant, which is it was originally slated to come out in 2024, then it was pushed to 2025, and then it was pushed to 2026. That's assuming the funding for this, assuming the funding goes through from the Department of Energy. As long as Gevo follows through, gets the net zero one plant built by 2026, so it can start honoring these contracts, like, Gevo's going to be in the money. Yeah, my stock will be in the money as well. But that's the thing, is Gevo's got to fund it, and Gevo's got to build it. That's kind of the thing that we're waiting to hear more of from Gevo. So they'll either build the net zero one plant, they'll not build it, which is a terrible outcome, or one outcome which might be even worse is they never quite cancel the project, but they delay it indefinitely. So how does that tie into my plans? When I first bought the stock, my intention was to hold Gevo until 2025, which was at the time after Net Zero One was supposed to release. I was going to hold it, see how everything reacts, and then sell the stock. My plans have not changed just because Gevo's plans have. I figure by 2025, we should know by now, we should definitely know by then whether Gevo's going to build the net zero one plant by 2026 or not. They should be well under production in 2025. Well under production. If that year comes and Gevo isn't quite with it, then yeah, I'll take the loss. This was a bad investment. I'll walk away, put whatever I have left into an ETF, and never look at Gevo again. If Gevo happens to be well on its way, if it is under construction, assuming the economy recovers in some capacity and the Fed at some point before 2025 does something with either pausing the rate hikes or starting to taper them down, yeah, we should see the stock price higher than this, and I'll be comfortable holding Gevo for longer. So unless Gevo comes out with some disastrous news before then, I plan on holding Gevo at least until 2025. I won't sell no matter the price. Now, as far as where I'm putting my money, as far as the rest of my portfolio, I am not putting any more money into Gevo. I know the price looks very good right now. Well, as far from a buyer standpoint, the price looks very good, but my position is built. I know you can't see it over here; it's off the screen, but I have $8,200 invested in Gevo right now. My position is done. Unless Gevo gives me some really good news, like if they come out next month and say and said, hey, the net zero one plan is finally funded, they're not going to. But I mean, if they did, I would start to buy more. But for now, I'm putting my money into mainly SHD. I'm putting money in Target, more established companies. And as far as Meta, now this is one that, I'm very, very high on, 86%. I plan on, now you guys may know this if you watch my videos, the idea is wait for all my shares to go long and then start selling Meta. And then I'll probably put the money I make from Meta into an ETF. All I gotta do is wait until October 24th, and I want to make sure prices stay roughly this high. But yeah, when that comes, I will start tapering off Meta. I won't sell it all at once, but maybe bit by bit, and start putting the money into SHD, assuming the prices SHC stays that low. But anyways, take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.